Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is adjective phrase 61. The adjective phrase today is de facto. Okay, let's take a look at the note here. De facto is a phrase in English used to express the meaning of in fact or in reality. Okay, it is usually about things that exist or are actually happening, but are often not formally or legally recognized to be that way. All right, let's continue. The origin of this phrase comes directly from Latin and is nearly a literal translation, meaning from the fact or in fact, in Latin, of course. It started to be commonly used in the late 1500s and early 1600s. Well, at least in English, it started to be used at that time. Nowadays, it is often used more in a formal and legal sense. Yeah, so you might hear lawyers or court cases where they might say de facto, or maybe some political situations, or again, it usually is in a very formal way. We don't, in everyday conversation, we don't hear de facto a lot. But can be applied to many situations. All right, so let's look at the first one here. His father is still officially the CEO, but unfortunately, he is going senile. You know, maybe his memory and stuff, he's starting to lose it. And his son is the de facto CEO of the company. So maybe his son is the one who's really running it now because his father's brain is getting too weak. He's getting too senile. So his son is really the de facto CEO. But officially, maybe his father still has that title. Okay, number two, English is often considered to be the de facto international language of the world. Yeah, in fact, in reality, that's what it probably is. Even though nobody officially claimed that, it's not officially stated somewhere that English is the international language of the world. But you know, everyone knows that this is the closest we have to an international language. So, number three here. The Queen is perceived to be nothing more than a figurehead. Yeah, kind of like a symbol or representative that doesn't really have power. So the Queen is perceived to be nothing more than a figurehead, but behind the scenes, there are many who believe she is still the de facto leader of the country. Yeah. You know, if you ever check out, well, at least in some monarchs, if you check out their real power, you might see that they're not maybe just the figurehead that you think they are. So they may be the de facto leader, but it's not perceived that way. Officially, it's not said to be that way. Okay, let's continue. Number four here. That tyrant pretends to have legal elections, but everyone knows they are fixed. They are rigged, you know. He is a de facto dictator, so he's only doing the elections for show. If you voted against him, probably something terrible would happen to you or to your family. So he is a de facto dictator, even though he's pretending as though it is a democracy and people are voting. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it's clear. Hope it's very informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.